What's up, man? This Crow. I'm out in the sun right now with my black on and my long sleeve on and shit, man. It's not really that hot though to me because I'm used to this shit. Anyway, I really want to talk about since I didn't get to upload a video like yesterday and shit. I'm gonna like keep the thing going and shit for y'all. Basically, man, I want to talk about like this episode like that I seen on like Avatar: The Last Airbender, the cartoon. It was basically like when Aang was trying to get into the Avatar state and shit, and he had to like open the chakras and all of that shit, bro. So one of them that like stuck out to me is that he had to let Qatar go, and I understand like he ended up being with her, but that really stuck out to me because it was like how do you let somebody go and like you still end up with them, So like I really thought like if you if you have like any thoughts on this, feel free to like comment like down below and all of that shit, man. Like I'm not finna ask y'all to like the video. I'm not finna ask y'all to subscribe. But if you have any thoughts, just comment down below, bro. Just get a discussion going on how you feel about like can you really let somebody go and still be with them? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know, that touched me because I feel like, man, like you know the point I am, like, in my relationship, I'm not gonna like go into too much detail, but it's like, I don't wanna like, I feel like I have to let the person I'm with go, in a sense, because like, man, like there are things that like I don't agree with, but like I have to learn to accept them and just move on, man, and just do me because it's like, if I sit there and dwell on like the other person, like all I'm gonna do is just be angry at that person, like honestly, like, and all it's gonna do is just make me like lose time on myself. So like I guess what I'm saying is like I don't want to let that person go. Like, man, I'm getting hella saliva around my fucking mouth. I don't really give a shit though, but like you know I don't want to let that person go and all of that shit, man. Like, but I guess one thing I'm starting to learn, like, you can't let a person go because like, man, like, you can, like, if you a dude and you worried about your girl's like every move, man, like at some point you gonna have to stop worrying about that shit, man. And if she do some fuck shit, it is what it is. Like, it's like that's like my one biggest fear, because I have been cheated on before, like by girls and shit in high school, but like what I'm saying, like you eventually have to let go, man. Like, my purpose to me right now is basically like doing music, like producing this music, like making like good songs and shit, like just doing that, and like streaming this shit and letting it be for y'all and giving y'all like my thoughts about shit, and like just doing artistic shit along the way, because that's really what I want to be doing. I want to be waking up doing this shit, with somebody trying to meet me, to try to get some creative shit done, not just for money, man, but like, I mean, shit, I'd rather do that shit for money so I can do it every day and just keep on giving out good shit, bro, because I mean, it's whatever. But man, like, if you're in a relationship, unless it's abusive, man, then y'all need to end that shit, bro. But like, mental abuse though, and like like that could come too. That's also abuse. But like, it just depends. Me personally, I feel like, man, like I've been through a lot of traumatic ass shit, bro, in my life. Like, and I mean, a lot of that shit took its toll on me. But me, like, I'm not one to like sit up here and be like, man, fuck that shit. Like, I will like stay there with the person. I will stick with the person. But at the same time, I'm learning, man, like, like, you do have to let go. You have to like, if you know your purpose, man, you just have to do that shit. You can't be like on like your girlfriend's heels, bro. You just have to let her do what she do, bro. And just, hey, it is what it is. If she gonna be with you, she gonna be with you, bro. Like, you can't like spend your time like, trying to like please and do everything and then just like regret yourself. Cause in the end, you gonna end up like doing that shit to her, and then like it's just gonna add more ammo of like why y'all like splitting in the first place. You know what I'm saying? She blame you, then you eventually blaming her, and then y'all blaming each other, and then, man, like next thing you know, it's like like, well, maybe I should leave, or maybe I should leave, and then it just, depending on how bad it get, or depending on how bad y'all let it get, it could end up like somebody dying, somebody getting hurt, like just, a whole bunch of things, man. Like, fucking saliva shit, bro. That's pretty nasty. Anyway, though, man, all I'm saying is, if you feel like you in a relationship, man, and you don't want your relationship to end and you really care about that shit, like, you know what I'm saying, just realize, man, you have to let go and you just gotta do you, man. Like, hey, if the person gonna stick with you, they gonna stick with you. But if not, they not, bro. But like, all this constant worrying, like, has taught me, bro, like, it only like pushes people away more, bro. Like, and then I just lose track of myself, and then I end up doing the same thing I don't want the other person to do to me. Just, blame. And I'm not perfect, man. And I've like done went through this shit in my head, but it's like whatever, man. Like, I'm telling y'all now, so like hopefully y'all take my advice. Nah, man, fuck that. This not advice. Hopefully y'all take what I'm telling y'all, what I'm talking to y'all about, and then y'all go apply it, and then y'all make, y'all have better success, with these things that like confront you later on, or like, man, maybe if you done already made this mistake, it'll help you like next time you like go through it, bro. Anyway, man, remember, before, first and foremost, man, learn to let people go. Learn to just, man, like, hey, people gonna do what they want to do. But like, you can protect people, but man, you can't just hold on to people forever, bro. Because if you do, all it's gonna do is just make you feel, it's gonna make you feel hurt inside for everything that that person does. And it might not just be personally towards you, but it's gonna feel that way, bro. All this saliva on my mouth. I'm probably gonna get clowned in the chat. Well, not the chat, but the comments. I don't care. It'll give some people some negative shit to talk about. Because I know it's gonna be more positive people, that'll say some shit, right? But yeah, man, remember, let go, let certain things go. Because, man, like, you might not be appreciating these things right now because you like so invested so much like emotion into it. Like, you might not see all the like the bad things that you doing on top of like, all the good you feel like that you trying to like do for that person. Just the thing I'm saying, man, But shit, I'm out of this shit, man. We finna enjoy the sun and finna bake up a little bit more in the sun, and we gonna cook up in the stew later, man. So, man, y'all be easy, man, and remember, knowledge rules over wealth. And this Crow, I'm signing out.